Hey y'all, it's Cheryl.
Hey now, it's Nat.
Hey, this is Dorla.
And welcome to Mukbang C&D style.
Thumbnail. Y'all gotta forgive me. By the time it's over, I'll be fine.
All right, so today, this is our first video and we are super excited. So we are hoping that you will have a good time watching us eat a little bit of food and have some discussion.
Yes.
So, ladies, what do we have today? What are we eating?
Well, right now we have shrimp, we have wings, we have crabs, we have broccoli, corn. And we are just and we are just going to enjoy. We're going to enjoy ourselves, and we also have
Wings, hot wings,
our
mild sauce,
wine.
This is my
Guys, listen.
some corn.
I just have to be honest. Right now, I'm a little nervous, so I'm trying to edit everything and try to be all perfect and stuff like that.
No.
But now I have to relax and just be me.
Yes.
That's right.
But what we have before you is just come on and get together and just eat with us. And then I'll reiterate C&D mukbang style.
Yes.
So just sit back, enjoy, and relax, and just enjoy us. And we can enjoy you. If you have a comment or anything to say, let's
Put it
just
down
flow with it.
below.
Yes.
That's it.
All right, y'all. So what are we going to get into first? What y'all going to eat first? I'm
Y'all
going
know I
to
want
dip
a
into
crab.
this.
You don't know, I think I want broccoli, corn. I want a little bit of everything. I want to prepare
I'm
my,
about to get
my
into
plate
this.
first.
And I made a nice sauce, my special
Yes,
butter sauce.
yes. What's in the butter
I
sauce?
can't tell you, I have to kill you.
We don't want
But the
nobody
smell
dying
is-
on a first watch, or not on the first watch.
It's
Oh my
so good, y'all.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get a little crab.
Mhm.
Look at this. Look at all that seasoning on there.
Yes, y'all. I wish y'all could join us,
Ooh,
but I guess
And
y'all
you
are
know,
here. in
this is the
spirit.
season. This is the teasing for the season. How about
Okay,
that?
I see you.
Or the season for teasing. Whichever way you want to put it.
That's good.
We got this good broccoli. I'm just gonna pick it up. You see this?
Just go ahead.
Yeah,
Look at the
just pick
steam.
it
Can
up.
y'all see
Got
that
the
steam?
fresh.
Hot.
Fresh, y'all. Dip that thing in some butter.
Can you hand me the ranch dressing?
Sure. Hold on. This is good.
Delicioso, y'all. I really wish y'all could be here with us.
All right. So what do we want to talk about? Let's just jump into it. We want to talk about why are we not watching when they see us?
Yep. We're not watching it.
No.
No, we're not.
Sorry.
And we know that it is very popular.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have watched it. A lot of people have a lot of reviews about it. But in particularly, we are not watching it because we kind of like.
We're
Or-
tired. I'm
yes.
sorry, Mom. But
No, it's okay.
We're tired.
It's okay. Of the narrative. We know the outcome. We know the beginning. We know the middle, and we know the end. Sometimes, they, remix the middle, but we know the beginning, and we know definitely how it's going to end. And it doesn't always end so well for our people. So
Yeah.
we kind of like want to stay away from that particular one. Now, like I was sitting and say maybe, and I'll be honest, maybe after, say, a year or whatever, I might watch it.
I don't know. I decided I kept seeing the commercials for it. I was watching the trailers for it.
I thought it was interesting.
And I decided that I did not want to see it because it makes me feel helpless. It makes me feel very, very helpless to sit and watch. And helpless on so many different levels because I look at it like this. So there's 4 young boys. For anybody, if you've been living under a rock, it's the story. When it was first presented, it was done in the
New York City.
Yeah, it's in New York City. It's a real life story that happened in 1989 about 4 young boys who were in the Central Park.
And I want to say 4 young black boys.
Yes, 4 young black boys who were in the Central Park when a woman was being raped and they were accused. And so then, the whole story unfolds from there. So when I saw the trailer for it, I was just thinking, I just can't do this because those 4 boys were innocent and there was nothing that parents could do. It was nothing their lawyers could do. Nope. It was nothing they could do. They were totally 100% at the will of our system, and the system failed them because it ended up. I went online and did like some research to see what the story was actually about, but it turns out that it happened in 89. 2002 is when someone else confessed to the crime, and then the DNA matched.
How many years later is that? 11 or 12? Well, really, like 11 to 12 years later, right?
Yeah. 11, 12 years later, somebody
confessed. Sentences were already served.
Yep. They were in jail.
There was one guy, like, and mind you, again, I'll sit and say I never seen it, but I watched the reviews from I listened to the reviews of what other people had to say.
Right.
And then it was a gentleman who was the last episode. It was a
Corey. I think that's Corey.
It was a
four-part series.
Yeah, 4-part series, and a lot of people said they were okay with series 1, series 2, series 3, but whoever the guy Corey, he really went through the muck and muck, and. With that, just going on hearsay, and I know, yes, of course, you'll have some people want to sit and say, well, you need to be stronger and you need to watch it for yourself to get your own opinion. But the opinion that I have are from strong people, so I get it. So that's why I'm putting that out there. I get it.
But I mean, not to cut you off, but it's not about strong or weak. It's about a matter of your preference. Like, if that's something that, if you feel as though you want to watch it and you want to see it, then that's fine. More power to you. I'm not going to condemn you, but don't condemn me because I don't want to see it.
But you know how you get some people who have their opinions. Oh, well, you never even looked at it, so how can you say or how can you feel? So that's why I'm putting that out there.
We see the story. I may not know. I may not have watched that one specifically. Exactly.
To see that story.
But that same story is played over and over again, and it you just get.
But the funny thing is, I remember that being.
You do remember?
The actual,
I don't remember.
I remember that being the actual thing because it was in what is it? Central Park. It was like they called it like the Central Park something.
Yeah, the Central Park 4.
Yeah, it wasn't as if it was
media.
like they're doing it now, but it was like the Central Park. And I mean, to really think about the guys being 14, 15,
they were young.
You know what I mean? They were young, and then on top of that, they're being sentenced for these years. I don't know. It's like a catch-22 to me, and the catch-22 is really because. In this age that we're living in now, it is important to see these things, in my opinion. It is important to see the difference between our boys and other boys. It is something that needs to be spoken about. It is something that needs to be talked about, but even in that, it's hard for us to swallow because we go through this daily. We go through the ostracization, if I could even say that. If guys correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but I think it being ostracized daily.
It's just
like we go through it. Yeah, and it really is like. And when you had used the word helpless, it never dawned on me to say, wow, the word helpless, like to be helpless. And that's really what it was, because what can you do?
No.
I did see the preview, and I seen one of the boys like get up and like surge themselves in the courtroom, like as if to be in disagreement for what the judge has to say or what is being given to them.
Right. And the thing about it is, and then when you see that, people look at that as, oh, look, he's being aggressive. No, he's not being aggressive. He is feeling helpless, and his actions is feeling like, what else can I do? You're not listening to me. You don't believe me. You wrote this narrative in your mind, regardless of what the evidence says. Because my thing is, the article that I read said that once the guy confessed, they did a DNA, and the DNA matched the guy that confessed. So what evidence? And like I said, and I know some of y'all are probably like, well, if you had to watch the movie, you would know. You had the answer to your questions or whatever. You would know. But I'm just saying. But to me, that says that you didn't have. Obviously, they couldn't have had all of the evidence against those boys, any evidence against them, because the DNA matched the person who confessed.
Right.
So that should have told somebody right then and there that there had to be more to the story if the DNA you found.
But they knew all of that. They knew it had to be more to the story. So then on top of that, you have the prosecutor. She makes millions of dollars. She writes a book. She does all this. She lives her life, her best life.
Shut her down.
She lives her best life on account of these young men.
Yeah.
And she
And
still
now-
won't apologize to this day. She still is
Of course.
sticking with her story. And I heard that she said if Ava would have talked to her and not had interviewed the boys and told their story, then she would have gave more of her story to Ava. And that's just crazy
And
to
who's
me.
Ava?
The
producer.
who produced the movie, Ava DuVernay. I think that's her
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she has no remorse. She doesn't care, and it sucks.
It
Sorry.
really does. It's really sad. So that's why I was like, I just can't sit through here, watch how they get treated, see them go to jail,
And then be
there was
crying.
a settlement, and that didn't happen until what 2014 is when they
Really?
when the settlement. Yeah. But my thing is now they are so psychologically damaged. Like
Done experienced the trauma.
emotionally. Yes.
Socialize. What is this? Psychology. What is it? Socially.
I can't think of it because you said it wrong.
Well, I know. But
No,
listen,
just-
but socially, we're gonna say economically,
Yeah,
Emotionally,
psychologically. Y'all get it. Y'all come on now.
Yeah.
We know what you mean. We know what you mean. We got you.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say we might not have doctorate degrees, but y'all know what we're talking about. Let's go.
All right.
So yeah, it was just too much, and that's why I'm not watching.
I just can't. It's just emotionally.
It's too emotional for me.
Yes.
And then after I watch it, I'm gonna be wanting to protest. Gonna be
Right.
wanting to do all
And
this
that's- and
stuff.
that's
I know.
What? And then what?
Then they're gonna be mad at you.
And that's the other thing. It's just like I said, that's the whole part of feeling helpless. Is like, okay, now I watched it, I saw it. Now what?
Yeah, what? We gonna go back
Now
to
what?
living
Exactly. You just you turned it off. Oh, that was a great movie. Finish my popcorn and
it's
go to
not
bed.
A movie, that's a real life story.
Because it also damages us, but it leaves
It's
a
psychological
thought.
trauma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Even for
in
probably
our
watching
mind.
it.
From watching it, yes, I'll be mad at the white people going to work, and I'm not racist.
Oh, you know what? Don't say
But
that.
I do. I
Don't say
would be
that.
mad.
But it does stuff like
It
that
leaves a
do
bad
make
taste in
you
your
look at stuff sideways, kind
Yeah,
of
I'm
like
what the hell?
really.
So that's how y'all just let that go through. So no,
Yeah.
how do y'all really view us?
And then because it was high profile, they were trying to hurry up and wrap it up. It's like, you gotta, somebody getting attacked in Central Park, people start panicking and all of that. So
Right.
then you have to hurry up and close this case so people won't think that there's some sort of
And every black
person-
male
a serial
you
person or
think it's a
something
black
running
male, but
around.
it wasn't even a black male.
no,
Right.
How about that? How
Right.
about the end result is that? How about the end result being that there's so many black males that's incarcerated right now
for crimes they didn't even
for
commit.
crimes that they didn't commit?
Crazy.
And I do want to sit and say I do acknowledge and I think and I'm grateful. And this is an off-center thing, guys. Even what Mick Mills and Jay-Z are doing and trying to change the judicial system when it comes to a lot of crime. Well, I can't say crimes, but
Just harsh
laws,
sentencing,
laws.
yeah. Because a lot of times it's our people that get these harsh laws. And for what? When just like we seen on the news today, it's not the people that's on the corner with the drugs and all this stuff that need these harsh laws. It's the people that got the
Did y'all
boats
see that?
and the planes
That drug
and
bust
everything else.
in
16
Philadelphia,
what is it,
16 tons. Worth $1 billion. They at the Philadelphia
you better talk about it.
at the coast
and we did
at the
Right.
docks, the Philadelphia docks.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what?
You better talk about it.
So I don't know, but so anyway, so yes, those are our thoughts. Like I said, please feel free to and be kind. Positive vibes only. Thank you very much.
That's it. But if you watched it, let us
Give
know
your opinion.
Yeah,
what
what do
you
you
thought
think?
about the movie. And did it
And
cause
maybe
you
and maybe
to,
you. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt,
No.
but maybe you can change your mind
and convince us
and
to
convince
watch
us
it.
to watch it.
No.
Because as of right now, I'm not dealing with it.
But also, I want to know if you watched the movie, did it move you to do any change, to make any change in your community?
What type of
with our
conversations?
people? Yeah, how are you
What
going
type
to
of
now?
conversations did it spark in your home?
Period. That's
Oh,
really what I want
right,
to know.
right. Oh, that's
What
good.
changes you going to make? How are you going to advocate to make sure that this won't happen to your son or your kids or your neighbors? Because this is crazy.
Yeah, this butter sauce is good. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about how good this butter sauce is?
I made that. I might ballot it for y'all if I get enough requests.
Can y'all see that? All that goodness and mercy in there. The little floaties.
Yeah.
See that garlic?
That garlic.
See the garlic? I know we got all this food sitting up here and you can't really see it, so I'm gonna get a little.
You gonna say can't really see it? I can't really talk. I can't really say nothing.
So what else y'all want to talk about? What else?
Can we speak on?
This grade get deep, y'all.
I just want to speak on people in customer service.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't want to say black businesses because I love my black people, you know. But I'm just saying I done had a few incidents where trying to support people in their businesses and the customer service has been literally trash. And I don't like it. And I don't like when like I'm working with somebody who is a business person who so happens to be my friend, and you treat me like a friend in our business deal instead of treat me as a business partner.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have y'all ever experienced anything like that? Like with customer service, dealing with friends and how they treat you and or don't treat you? Like, I don't know. What's your experience with that?
So customer service is definitely a pain point for me because I agree. To me,
because the way that just kind of like came up, it said, "Put me in front of the camera."
I know that.
Put me in front of the camera. So
That's right. Share it with the people. That's what they're here for. They probably could care less about what we got to say. They like, show me the food.
Show me the food. Here it is, y'all.
Y'all in there talking up.
Just take a minute and be quiet.
Yeah.
But we just try and satisfy the need to sit and say, so y'all are not just watching us sit and eat.
Right.
We trying to give y'all conversation too. But
Yeah,
I
something
need
to spark some conversation at your household.
That's right.
The rest of the people, what you put some yang. That's what I'm going to call it, some yang. Because then the yank get called a yang. Honey, what you put in here?
For real.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. You know how to make a girl feel good.
Yes.
Some yank in here. That's what I'm looking from now. Ooh.
You're so crazy.
That is funny.
Y'all, I'm for real too.
That's good.
Yeah. I said I ain't want to start calling off like I'm on what is it like on Rachel Ray used to get the calling off the recipes or you want
don't call them off now.
Oh, now what I want to know. How many people watch Vibe? No, it's not Vibe.
It's
No,
Pose.
No, not Pose. But yes, but Pose. I'm trying to tell you, not everyone agrees with me, but I do like the show. Yes, I do. I said, cause honey, these
I don't watch
people,
it either.
they really know how to
Pose. Huh?
Yeah, honey, how to
work.
pose, how to snap you back, how to work it, how to shut you down, and everything.
Okay.
Honey, I
Bring it
binge
back.
watched it like 5 episodes one day where I had to sit and say, hold on, now, sure, you put too much time into this.
Now,
had to
how
stop.
different
But
is it from RuPaul's Drag Race? Like, what's the difference between that and RuPaul's Drag Race?
Pose, girl, Pose gives you a storyline. Number one.
Oh, okay, so
Pose,
it's like a TV show.
It's a series. Pose gives
Oh.
you a storyline. And I just got finished watching Good Morning America like next week in the, excuse my language, in the store. She was on Good Morning America, honey.
The Star of Pose.
The Star of Pose was on Good Morning America,
Oh,
and
what you
I
talking about
like
the
it.
show?
And my husband had to really come in and sit and say, Cheryl, now you got to turn from this. I had to make sure the kids was
Why?
upstairs and everything because, I mean, it deals with stuff that not everyone really agrees with.
Okay.
Like, it's transgender, totally the whole, it's like 50 people who are just totally transgender.
Okay.
But I mean, but what I already sit and say is what a person already knows is when you're dealing with certain types of people, you know how they just know how to shut it down in a certain kind of way, and it makes you just want to sit and say, now what did you just say? Let me just rewind that, and what did you just say?
Oh. Okay.
But it's all according to what you like
Yeah, it's different strokes for
for different
folks.
folks, and yeah, it's a different stroke, but I know Pose was one. And even when I looked at her, I had to sit, my husband had to sit and say, Cheryl, don't you know that they, man, I said, I know some of them are, but all of them are? He said, yes. I said, okay. I had to concur.
That's
Well,
funny.
speaking of shows, did y'all? Who
But
watches?
Pose
Do y'all?
is ready to be number one, y'all. I guarantee you.
All right, Pose. Another Pose.
Y'all make, I'm
Sorry, I'm just saying.
you know what?
Speaking
She-
of
she's
better
had enough-
shows,
She's had enough of that.
I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
Better-
nobody watched that but you.
That's not true.
No one.
Now-
Oh, my hurt you. It's okay.
Does anybody at this table or in the universe watch Power?
Oh, I can't wait for season 6.
Yes, but do y'all know this is the last season?
Yes.
I'm sad. And 50 Cent, if you watching this, you better bring it back, or I'm gonna be
He
trolling
not
you.
because he had already
Don't you
said
come for some
he
50
got
Cent.
other.
He gonna come
Don't
for
you,
me.
50 Cent, we don't want no problems.
No, we don't.
We not borrowing no money from you because we're
None.
not paying nothing back.
50
Cent, we don't want no problems.
No one none.
Oh,
He
we
already said, well, what you wanted to last forever? I got other things that I'm doing.
That's what he said.
Well,
Him
okay.
and Amari Horowitz.
I
Yeah.
got other things I'm doing.
We gonna miss y'all, but I'm looking
Amari, I
forward.
love you, but cause I'm gonna need you to stay away from them Tyler Perry movies. But I'm gonna need you to stay away from them. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, but
I love you. I love Tiffany Haddish, but y'all in that there
What was it?
fools.
Oh yeah.
Whatever that movie was, don't do that no more.
I didn't even see it, so
Don't do
you
that.
know
What
don't do
is
that
it?
no more.
Oh gosh, what is that? Whoopi Goldberg,
Mm.
the actress from Have and Have Nots.
I know
Oh,
y'all don't
Tika
see
something?
Dr. Rip.
Yeah.
Mm.
What was it? Fools something.
Fool's Play? I don't know.
I forgot what it was called, but it wasn't a good
Y'all know what
movie.
we talking about.
Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about because it wasn't good. But I'm waiting for Power
Yeah.
and I'm waiting for Greenleaf.
I'm so waiting for Greenleaf.
You waiting for Greenleaf?
You don't watch Greenleaf?
I watch Greenleaf, but you know what? I got an issue with Greenleaf.
Why?
I don't have an issue with Greenleaf, but you know what? Yes, I do. I have an fault with Greenleaf.
What's your issue, sis? What's
My
your issue?
fault with Greenleaf is when I sit back and I watch Greenleaf,
Okay.
and you already know Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what church or what churches is she emulating that's on the big scene?
Oh God, don't even get people started.
No, I'm serious. That she's on the big scene. That she is on the low, really, because it all comes from
She's
somewhere.
exposing the black churches.
Exactly.
And not just
What
the black
church is
churches,
she-
but churches,
Mega
period.
churches, period.
Mega churches.
And that's okay. Y'all hit the
And what's wrong
nail
with that?
on
That's,
it.
yeah, I like that because
It's
it's
not-
molestation that goes on in them churches.
It's not
people,
just churches, period.
Yeah, period.
Molestation
It
that
need to
goes
have-
on, period.
You need to make that conversation known. You need to make
Yes.
it happen, but also you need to know that it happens in the church.
Yes.
though. Like it really does. That's why I'm happy that she even got the conversation started. Whether you agree with what she's putting out there or not, one thing you do have to know is that it's
It
true.
happens. Exactly. It happens.
It happens.
But also, I just feel like it does. It starts.
You know, but I'm gonna hurt y'all.
What?
For real.
It does. It starts a
But you know what?
conversation.
I guess I'm gonna live in my fantasy world.
Well, no, and that's the
But
problem.
what's the fantasy?
Girl, that's the
The
problem.
fantasy world is that.
That's the problem.
You know what? I'm sick of y'all.
It is the problem because we gotta be in reality. And
It's not-
reality is
Hold on, cause y'all ain't gonna have me mass production and everybody think I'm crazy.
no, because if it was, would you feel differently if it was the Catholic Church with the little white boys?
Well, we already know what goes on with that
Right,
because
and
I
we
don't
need to-
even understand why you can't be married. So you already know you got to be married because God says man and He made man for woman and woman for man. Now how you gonna have something that only deal with a man? You can't. That's unnatural. So you think the nuns ain't getting a little bit? You think
No.
the pastors
Oh
ain't
my
getting
Jesus!
a
I'm
little
gonna have to
bit?
edit this part
They-
out.
No, they not
No.
getting a little bit.
They are getting a little bit. Getting a whole lot of stuff.
No,
Mm-mm.
but it does talk about,
'Cause
and I
even
believe, was it in the First Corinthians when
Now she
Paul
gonna bring
is
the
addressing the
scripture
church? It, what?
But to bring the scripture out. That's right. Come on, we need somebody
I
to
don't
word.
know. I don't know the actual scripture, but
Nah,
I do
you know the
believe
scripture.
I
it
know the
talks
scripture.
about some people have the gift of singleness.
Yeah.
Because when you have the gift of singleness, you're supposed to be, your focus is about church
Oh.
building.
Oh.
And I think sometimes that's a part of the issue is some people get it wrong when you're married and you
But
have
sis-
children and you're leaving your kids behind or you're leaving
But do you
your husband behind
But
to
can
run
I-
off to the church,
Mhm.
and that's why you down there in divorce court.
But can I say this?
Uh-uh.
Like you said, the scripture, like what you just said, right? You said it says, excuse me, y'all. It says that
You're
some
supposed to
people,
burp. They like that.
down, y'all. That some people have the gift or whatever of singleness.
Uh-huh.
But what about if you are, if the bishop or the pastor or the what is it in the Catholic Church? The bishop,
The priest.
pastor,
The
the
priest.
priest come to you and say, I see that God gave me a message and you ordained to do this. Now God ain't delivered nothing to you.
Mm-mm.
But God didn't get, don't you say a word. Just eat your corn. Just eat your corn right now. Just eat your corn.
But you asked me a question.
I know. I ain't asked you to answer it yet. So, And I'm just piggybacking off what you said. How some people have the gift of singleness.
Yes.
So you have some people who know within
Some people
themselves.
have the gift of discernment. Too.
Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about, because you have some people that believe in the pastor so much or believe in this issue so much that, okay, I'm going to take this individual's word for it. So I'm going to sit and say it.
That's because people make the priest, the pastor, the bishop their idol. No,
You can't.
the word says that you have to know the word for yourself, and you shouldn't just listen to one person dictate to you and translate stuff to you the way that they feel fit, because that's how people do use it as a weapon and get people caught up.
It needs to be bought by.
And that's how you do. You get caught up.
Right.
Okay. I don't want to talk about religion no more.
No religion.
You about to get our channel shut down before we get started yet.
I didn't get it started. I didn't do it. She did
I
it.
think I probably did. But I started talking about power. Power.
But we were talking about the power of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, amen. Okay. Oh, that green leaf did it.
Yeah,
That green leaf did it.
Can't fool with
we
y'all.
gonna leave that alone. They say politics and religion is two things you
That's
stay
right.
away from.
Oh,
So
so
we
that was
gonna
my
walk
next
away.
topic.
We're going to walk away and leave that right
What,
there.
politics?
Yes.
Girl. Just give me a minute. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna jump in when I can, but right now I'm getting ready to eat.
Let's go back and talk about power. So what y'all think going to happen on season 6, the final season?
Dude, the final
Tommy.
season.
Oh, so when the season finale, Angela gets shot by Tommy. But
She already got, okay, yeah.
But what? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot the producer's name. She did an interview and she said Angela's not dead.
No, Angela, she did say
No,
Angela's
she didn't
not
die.
dead. Because they doing interviews already.
Right.
So we know
She did that. She already said that.
But that,
Because she can die.
but I bet you that caused a situation between
Oh, yeah.
Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
Between Tommy
Yeah, but
and
now it's
Ghost.
war again because
Oh,
that
yeah.
was already a war in,
Oh, yeah.
in the making anyway. A
Mhm.
war that's been meant to happen. But this is going to be the longest season of Power for one, so I'm happy about
Is
that.
it?
Oh, look at you. Oh, okay. Let me find out. We got TMZ right here at the table.
Oh, I'm TMZ. TMZ. Ooh, speaking of TMZ.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
No, what did we
Speaking
open
of
up?
TMZ, I don't know if y'all watched. Y'all know T.I. the rapper?
Yes.
T.I. the rapper. Okay, so y'all know he has a show,
Mm-hmm.
T.I. Family Hustle, and now it's T.I. Family Hustle with Friends.
Okay.
And you know his sister Precious died,
Yeah.
and she was real, active in their family. She definitely was the nanny in their family and everything.
I didn't know she passed.
Yeah, she passed away.
How?
So, well, T.I. had said, how she had suffered from heart problems or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, now the oncology report or whatever the report is came out. And TMZ got their hand on this report. Why?
I'm mad at you going to. I'm real mad.
Because I
Did you see her face? Like, really? Like, really? Is that what we're going to do?
She is a
Really?
reporter.
Really? Is that what we're going to do?
You know what?
Is that what we're going to do?
I
That's what we're going to
felt
do.
the
Okay.
emotions. I told you I'm TMZ.
Okay.
So I seen T.I. posting. Why they gonna put on there how she done died from basically crack. Crack wasn't. Yes. So
What?
T.I. yes, crack was in her system, and they sat here and told the community that and posted that. So T.I. was high.
I mean, he was.
Yeah, he say such that y'all gonna sit here and post that about my sister. You don't gotta talk to my kids. Don't talk to me. When y'all see me, y'all just keep it moving.
Right.
So then then TMZ. They retracted their post, but you can't retract nothing because you already put it out on the
Exactly.
internet.
And
You all know
TMZ
that.
is supposed to be
Exactly.
factual, actual.
Yeah.
And it was fact. It was facts. But they retracted it and said, you know what? We want to say how Precious did so much for the community, and then try to change the narrative. But to me, that's just crazy. Like, why would y'all put her business out there like that and change her legacy? Like, even if
For
what if
views,
the kids
for views.
Right.
for views, but what if her kids? They didn't think about her nieces and nephews.
They don't.
Well, to play devil's
That's
advocate,
crazy.
they was looking at it as they're just sharing the story. Like,
Right.
that it's their job to share the news.
Right.
But I do agree that you have to be careful.
Considerate,
And if they did their research and it turns out that it's credible, as hard as it is to hear and as sad as it is, if that's how she truly died, that's how she truly died. But I agree that it's hard to hear stuff like that when you know that person has children, they have family, and if the
they
family
probably keep that a
hasn't,
secret.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say if the family didn't want to share that,
That was
obviously,
supposed to be in-house information.
exactly. If they didn't share that information that they didn't want to get out there because they want to protect the person's legacy. But I feel like they do that to everybody. Like, for instance, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when he was living, he was being recognized for being this great artist or whatever. Now the man is dead, where he can no longer defend himself. Now they out here, reporting
All
Netflix
type of stuff.
specials with the little boys
who already
saying whatever
said
they
that,
saying.
but who already admitted that it wasn't true. But now that he did, now y'all want to check, and now y'all want to talk about Michael.
Right.
It is true.
Yo, what?
So-
It ain't true.
No, that's what they're
Oh,
saying.
my.
It is true.
Oh my!
Oh,
God,
my.
not true.
I don't need. Okay.
I'm saying we don't want no smoke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't talk about Michael Jackson like that. He was
I'm
an
just saying.
advocate.
Mm,
But I'm
black
just-
folk.
And
Okay.
even same thing with Bill Cosby. Like Bill
Bill-
Cosby came into our homes once a week, and we loved.
I still do. I speak for
I'm
myself.
a Huxtable.
We love Bill Huxtable or whatever his name was or whatever. But at the end of the day, they had a job to do. They had to report it.
Right, but can we believe the reporters now? I mean, they already did the
No.
what were we talking about in the beginning?
Because
when they
what
see
do-
us,
because what do
we,
Trump
wait,
say?
Ma, you know how they do. We already seen a movie when they see us. So no matter what they try to put into the universe, now we can't believe nothing that y'all say because we know how y'all do. Y'all will
news.
find some sperm
Fake
to
news.
say it was Bill's. Now how I don't. Speaking of Bill,
Oh, great.
speaking of Bill, how can he get? I'm sorry.
You know what?
I'm just saying, how can he get in trouble for doing whatever he did? But then
Oh my God.
we know for sure.
I'm editing this
that,
out.
no, don't edit this one out. 'Cause this is for real.
edit
No,
this
don't
out.
edit this one out. I'm
No.
for real.
What you not gonna do?
No, wait.
Mm-mm.
I don't. You're not even know what I'm about to say. How can he get convicted? But then we know Charlie Sheen.
Mm-mm.
Charlie.
Yes, Charlie.
Here we
Sheen
go.
Was really giving people AIDS.
Here we go.
AIDS.
But they shot him down.
No, he still got his show.
What show?
He don't.
He was on there. He still make appearances, guest appearances.
He still get that check though.
And still get the check.
He
What's the
still
show?
get that check.
I don't know.
Two
What's
and a
that
Half
about?
Men.
Oh, that's in syndication, yeah.
Which is far better than the new 2.5 Men with what's the man name?
Ashton Kutcher.
Oh my gosh, why did they even do
Yeah.
that?
Because I
Ashton
can't
Can you give me
stand
some
him.
plain wings? I got to wrap this up.
Ashton
I
Kutcher.
can't be fooling with y'all.
Ashton Kutcher. Come on now.
They look a little dry, but they're good.
They are good. They are. This whole meal is good.
delicious.
Like, why? I can't wait till we do this again. So delicioso.
But sis, if you have pass me some broccoli, honey,
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, just your fingers in there. Go in there. All right.
because this right here is like real serious. I just can't wait to dip and trip.
Not dip and trip.
Dip and trip. Y'all know what I'm saying, honey.
Hold
Hold on. Did y'all get it? I'm acting like what's the sister from Philly?
Oh, y'all
Now
see
we
it.
out of
Speaking of
now we out of hold on. Now we out of DE. We out of DE. So
Yes,
hopefully if y'all don't know.
Delaware, North Side.
Hey.
Oh,
But look, but hold on. Y'all see, I don't want to take her singing, but I want to make it stronger and longer. Y'all see.
Speaking of Saul, shout out to Saul. If you in Philly, go to ShopRite and get her seafood salad. She's selling out in 4 days. She made $37,000. I ain't telling her business. She posted it. And she said she about to go pay the feds. So if y'all was trying to talk about it, honey, look at
Keep
God.
it to yourself.
Keep it to
Keep it
yourself.
to yourself.
'Cause God
All
is
you
good.
haters.
Oh,
And
she
I
no
love
fraud.
Saul because from the rip, she started
I'm
selling
sure.
dinners in her home. And then she done collaborated. She got her store, which is next to her home, or either in her home, because I've never been there. But Nakia had been there before. Shout out to Nakia. Hey girl.
Hey,
And
Hey.
so she done went there. She bought me back the
Seafood
seafood
salad.
salad that is everyone says is immaculate.
I liked it.
Wrap this up. Any final
gotta
thoughts?
wrap it up.
Do we gotta wrap it up?
We having fun,
I
but
know.
you know.
The food ain't even Somebody got to go to work in the morning. That's what it is, y'all. She gotta go to work.
Yeah, she tried to
She
kick
either
us
gotta go
out.
to work in the
And she
morning,
gotta go to work.
or her husband home, or something
Mhm.
over there with the get down.
Yeah, she got
He-
plans, and we got to
He
go.
ain't even slammed a pot upstairs yet. Say, baby, when it's time to go, give me a signal. He ain't even did that, but she ready to say, okay, well, we ready to wrap it up.
Wrap
I
it
think
up.
it's been like,
Tomorrow, all right, it's been nice.
Alright.
All right. Thanks for coming. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I hope y'all enjoyed us.
Yeah, this was really awesome, and you will be hearing more from us.
Yes, because I enjoyed y'all.
And I hope to hear something from you guys.
Yeah, we really want to.
I quit.
She don't quit. She gonna be right back here next
We're
week.
gonna change the name Mukbang to CNN.
You know, but
Ain't no seeing without the D.
okay.
She better let it go.
Okay. And if y'all want us to talk about something, y'all gotta leave a comment. If y'all hear anything in the news that's going on, you want to hear our opinions on it, leave a comment. So we try to stay up to
Make
date.
suggestions as to what you would like us to
current.
see us eat.
Yeah.
I thought about maybe we could try vegan food.
Oh, vegan food would be good. And we have a nice few vegan restaurants in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. Like,
If y'all interested, we can do a live video too, as we go into a restaurant.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Trying to take the show on the
Let's
road.
go. Yeah, honey. Let's get it.
So we really gonna show off then. I'm just saying.
We're going to show you how we live in the Big D. Different places. If y'all local yokels, let us know. Holler. Y'all go up to so-and-so. Y'all go here. Y'all go there. I heard about so-and-so. I heard about
Recommendations.
such and such.
We take suggestions,
All day.
recommendations, what you want to say.
Yes.
Tell us what you would like yourself. I know this daggone sauce is out.
Well, first of all, let me just say, let me just share this. This is so off my eating plan. Shout out to my coaches if y'all watching this.
Right. Don't judge her. Don't
be
judge
judging. Don't be
her. She been
judging.
going hard for the
I'm
last
gonna drink
6 weeks.
plenty of water, and then I'm gonna go to my other gym and get in some cardio so I can burn all of this off. But Mama gotta lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks.
Not the other gym.
Girl, yes, I got two. I got one for that I did my challenge in, and then I have another gym that I go to for my cardio. I got to lose this weight. I'm not playing.
But why is that?
Cause what you mean?
For the cardio.
Why do you have two gyms?
Oh, because the one gym that I go to, they are a CrossFit gym.
Oh, okay.
So we do a lot of weightlifting and stuff like that, squats. So then I go to another gym where I can get on the treadmill, elliptical.
Yeah.
Something
So
like
they
that.
don't
But
have
that's
all
needed
that.
too.
Don't have all that at the one gym.
They
So
have it.
did you get on and you do the rope? I want to do the rope.
Yes, we do ropes.
At
this is
Planet
at the
Fitness,
one
they have
gym.
ropes.
They do
On the
too.
one on Kirkwood Highway.
They do. Planet Fitness does have ropes. Yes,
And it really does, that means get your arms
they
like.
do. After I know
you
one
don't need
time
no minute.
in our class we was doing the ropes, I thought I was Shira. I started out all fast. I was like, yeah, I'm killing it. And then about 5 seconds in, I
Yeah.
thought, woo, Jesus. Woo.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not
Woo.
a game.
I slowed my butt way down. I said, ooh, I think I gave it too much too fast.
The ropes is not a game. I need to get back into the gym too, though. I admire that.
And I only seen it because I was watching the Beyonce. What is it called? The Coachella.
Oh, yeah, the Coachella.
The Coachella video.
Did you watch that?
Well, after
No.
she had
What?
the baby, she was doing the workout and she had finally lost. She had called Jay-Z.
Was she doing keto? She was on some sort of a diet.
She was doing. I don't know. They didn't really get into her.
Yeah, they really did.
Oh, okay.
They didn't really get into her diet, but just more into her fitness thing. And she was like, babe, I'm
But I know
into
she's
my
vegan
own
too.
outfit.
Sometimes.
Oh, is she?
Like,
Oh, maybe that's what she does. She does vegan for when she's trying to get it tight and right,
Yep.
so she can drop it like it's hot.
I'm sorry. As we go, guys. This was awesome. I loved and enjoyed spending time with you, knowing that you're on the other end of the plug in. Do what you gotta do. Come on, y'all, help make us famous.
Yes, we're trying to get 1 billion followers.
Yes.
Holla.
So if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. Please share it with a friend. And then the next time we upload a video, grab a little something to eat, sit down, and join us.
Yeah, dig it. I love it.
Thank you so much. Guys, have a great day.
Yes.
Good night.
Thanks for joining Mukbang
C&D
C&D style.
Outtakes. Right. Hey y'all, it's y'all.
Y'all gotta work. I see what they mean. Hold on, y'all. I see what they mean in editing. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Hold on. All right. I said, ooh.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me wipe the sweat off my head too, cause I'm over here. I'm over here look like I didn't dip into the pool. They're gonna be like, what in the world? Hold on.
right now, honey, it's good because we can promote this sauce.
Ooh, okay.
I had to let it go for me. I said, I can't.
All right.
Stop.
Am I dry now?
You dry.
You dry.
Girl.
Yeah, I just wanna have a good time.
Okay.
Okay, y'all.
I didn't even look up. Okay.